Good Friday morning. Time to get up and get ready for work. Let's go.
Alright, so my alarm's going off. How about we fix that real quick? There it is. I was just at Mary's computer because I wanted to see how much she got from working all that overtime last week. So I saw that, I sent it to her. We'll see if she thought it was worth it or not. Otherwise, I then saw that she was doing a Sims thing on Notepad for 100 baby challenge to track it. And I'm like, man, that's a little inefficient. So I created two things. I created a Excel document for her so that she could track her 100 baby challenge. And then I did a draw.io thing so maybe she could visualize it if she wanted to. And then I bookmarked both those on her computer to see if that's how she wanted to track it. That would make it easier for her. My throat is very dry. It is raining outside today. I've lost about 7 pounds this week, so I need to chill it, but all I'm doing is I'm having, you know, a like breakfast slash lunch, like eat around like 11 and then eat around 4, and that's it. And just trying to make sure I don't, you know, have that second dinner, third dinner, stay up late. I've been making sure that I get my 8 hours of sleep, so I've been going to bed early, which kind of sucks because then I don't get to, you know, just hang out online and play my games. But, you know, making sure that I get my 8 hours. It's almost the weekend, almost. When you guys are watching it, it might be. What else? I don't like that, but we'll see. I messaged the MA at the doc's office, Crystal, and she said that we're still a go for the 15th to get my head lasered. Maybe then I won't have to shave. I also hate shaving there, but I'll take that for right now. Down to 233 now today, as of waking up, instead of 240, so we're getting there. I'll just keep dropping that weight. That way I can hopefully get everything under control. Instead of just complaining all day that I need to lose the weight and then never doing anything about it, which it's a terrible curse upon us all. We either want to gain more weight, we want to lose weight, we want to gain muscle, and, you know, we want to do all these things. There will never be enough for any of us, I swear. Every single person will have some form of body dysmorphia. Whether it's not like in random spots that appear on your face. Let me see if we can get that up. There we go. That appear in your mid-20s, or being bald. I used to have a really good head of hair, as you can see on the sides, right? And never being muscular enough, never being skinny enough, never being larger for the people who are very small and struggle to gain the weight. Although I did have this one coworker, and, you know, he was like, you know, I eat all the time, I can't seem to gain any weight. I'm like, okay, well, track what you're eating. He did. He consumes like 1,500 calories a day. Well, of course you're not gonna gain any weight. You gotta eat. That's the problem. I know that as we get older, eating food gets harder as well. It's weird, but that's just the way of it. I've had a lot of older people when I was in MA, and they would come in and we'd be like, you have to eat food if you're trying to survive. And yeah, they just really struggled with being able to eat any food. They either didn't have an appetite or, you know, whatever the reason was. I wish I could just go there and, you know, whip everybody into shape. I thought about going into a personal trainer just to have that and throw that in the mix of things that I'm qualified to do. I always complain, you know, that if I were born into a richer family, that maybe I could have, you know, went for PA, but, you know, you work the best with the hand that you're dealt. You can't do any more than that, right? You take the hand that you were given and you make the absolute best situation out of it. Although I will tell you, these student ones, they really, really are not fun. On the plus note, Shaun has got 2 more weeks and then he is done with high school. Thank goodness. And then the real fun starts. Skylar will have 6 weeks left of school. Then he moves on to the 10th grade. And then just 3 more years and we'll be done with that. And then I'm really looking forward to, You know, the time where both the boys are now adults, they've both got jobs, they're doing their own thing. Mary and I are doing our own thing. All of our bills are settled, and life is golden. And it is all just a plan. We've planned it out. We talk about it every single week when we're doing our bills. And we check, you know, our trajectory if we're spending too much, you know, on a week because we decided, you know, we're just gonna go ham. We calm it down for the following weeks so that we can get our bills back on track. But every once in a while, you gotta have those, you know, weeks where you just, you know, to heck with it, I'm gonna spend. Because what do we want to call it? Stress shopping? I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And I'm really trying to work on this training, learn more about Boomy, because that's what I'm working on getting into. Hopefully I can get that raise that we're all, you know, wanting to get in the future. Mary, she goes to work. I go to work. Mary, you know, takes care of her stuff. I'm trying to take care of my stuff. I'm always trying to move my way up. Always trying to figure out what that next step is. Because I know that right now I'm trying for this. What if I don't get it? Well, then I'll try for something else. If I do get it, where do I go from there? So that's always the fun part, is trying to learn that. Along with the people that I work with are very, very knowledgeable in each of their fields, like extremely knowledgeable. And I wish that I was as bright as them in that field, like each field, whether it's SQL, Salesforce, or God knows what other programs that people are using. I wish I had that fluency, but it really takes, you know, finding out what your thing is and then just spending years in it. And these guys, they all have their years of experience in their things, which is probably how they're so good at it, where I'm sitting over here thinking that I'm still in my infantile stage, sucking on my thumb in a fetal position, because these guys, they're just zooming all around me. Either one, I need a heck of a lot more experience, or two, maybe I just lack the ability to comprehend. And this week's shopping list really is just batteries and chargers and whatnot. So we gotta get some USB-C chargers, a couple micro chargers. Even though they're going away, I still am out of any useful charger. So always gotta have backups just in case. AAA batteries, D batteries, and Mary got a thing. Her car was telling her that her key battery was low today. Who knew cars did that? I sure as heck didn't. Mary's gonna get herself a new battery for her car keys this weekend somehow. We gotta figure out how to tear that apart. And I'm going to grab up an orange, sit my butt at that computer, and get to work. Also, who peels oranges with a spoon versus who peels oranges the way I do? And now, we just peel it like regular. I am a big fan of thicker peels. But who uses a spoon and who bites into their orange?
I'm home from work. I've been home for a while. I got home, I changed. I ate my lunch. Then I went to the chiropractor. How big of a one?
Doesn't matter.
Shaun needs a screwdriver. Go ahead. Because my car keeps telling me that my key battery is low. So we're changing that out right now. Well, attempting to change it out. Hopefully I don't break it.
I mean, I can lift this part. I just...
Don't hurt yourself. Also, I was going to do it in the parking lot at work, and I was like, I probably should wait till I get home before I mess it up, and I'm stuck here all day. But I also noticed on the keys, like here's the key, there's an extra button right here that I never noticed before. When you push on it, oh, it's the key part. So if you don't think you have a key, you actually always have a key.
It is a CR2450.
Oh, you got it open? Nice. Ta-da! My battery's blinking. Do we have, I don't think we have one of those.
We have a 32 20 or something like that.
Okay. Well,
23,
we have to get a lot of batteries this weekend. We got to get AAA's, D's, whatever that one was. I'm going to change this battery out. Then I'm going to go and play some Sims for a little bit.
So Mary is currently watching one of her favorite streamers, as there's a big old donation thing going on right now for St. Jude's. So she doesn't want to get off her computer, so she wants me to make her some food. Make food I shall, I guess. What's worse? The liquid that comes out when you're trying to pour ketchup, or the liquid that comes out when you're trying to pour mustard? Give that a little stirry stir. Because that's how she likes it. She probably wants a little bit more ketchup. And that's her meal. Dinner for Friday night. Well, fancy.
Alrighty, we were gonna have chicken salads for dinner, but then the salad mix I got was all nasty, so we ended up just having the chicken strips and some tater tots, which I need to put away. Simsy ended her stream about an hour ago. That's the ice maker. Dropping ice. And I just played The Sims for a little bit. Now I'm getting sleepy because it's about it's past my bedtime. It's 8:15. I normally go to bed around 8. So I'm gonna put dinner away, go to bed, and I'll edit this video in the morning. So we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.